Free radicals and oxidative stress are driving forces behind premature aging of bone, muscle, tendons, and joints. They've been associated with weak bones, osteoporosis, chronic tendon injury, tendinitis, severe weakness and muscle loss, sarcopenia, and deterioration of the joint, osteoarthritis. Free radicals are highly unstable substances that either have too many or too few electrons. And in an attempt to stabilize themselves, they go steal electrons from DNA, from RNA, from fat, and from proteins. In turn, this destabilizes the targets, causing dysfunction and injury. You can imagine a free radical like a crazy, powerful missile that when it impacts its target causes severe destruction. Free radicals are categorized by their main element. For example, if the main element is oxygen, then it's called a reactive oxygen species. If it's a nitrogen, then a reactive nitrogen species. If it's a sulfur, then a reactive thiol species. And if it is a carbon, then a reactive carbonyl species. Your body naturally generates free radicals. For example, during energy production, in the mitochondria, there's free radical production. During modification of proteins in the endoplasmic reticulum, there's generation of free radicals. And your immune system frequently generates free radicals to promote health. For example, to ward off invading pathogens such as bacteria or viruses or parasites, to help the immune system destroy cancer cells, and also to help the immune system destroy injured tissue to accelerate the rebuilding process. Exposure to certain things in your environment also causes free radicals. For example, pollution, tobacco exposure, alcohol exposure, heavy metal exposure, UV radiation exposure, so certain types of food that you eat, toxins, really anything that you think and you know is bad for you likely causes a free radical in your body. Oxidative stress occurs when the number of free radicals and the potency of free radicals overwhelms your body's natural defense against free radical neutralization. This is what we call oxidative stress, and why this is so dangerous is because now you have all these free radicals that are really unfettered, and they can attack healthy tissue, they can attack healthy proteins, they can attack healthy fats, they can cause injury and destruction to DNA and RNA, and this eventually leads to disease and deterioration of the body. An antioxidant essentially is anything that can counteract a free radical. Now there's three main mechanisms that allow things to act as antioxidants. They either, one, prohibit the generation of a free radical, two, they take a free radical and make it into something less dangerous, and three, they can actually counteract and neutralize the free radical completely, and the byproduct would be something harmless. Your body has a multi-layer defense against oxidative stress. It uses naturally produced enzymes such as superoxide dismutase. It uses vitamins such as vitamin C and vitamin E. It uses other natural substances such as uric acid or glutathione. It also takes advantage of certain plant nutrients that nature has created that protects against oxidative stress in plants that when we consume also provides protection. Some categories to consider are polyphenols, terpenes, organosulfur compounds, and alkaloids. So a sound strategy to protect yourself against rampant free radical injury and oxidative stress is to boost your body's natural defenses against these nefarious factors. The way to do that is to make sure you get all the appropriate vitamins you need, to make sure that you get the cofactors and building blocks you need for your enzymes, to minimize your exposure to external toxins and environmental factors, and to consume a broad and diverse array of plant nutrients that we find in nuts and seeds and fruits and vegetables and legumes.